What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode here of the Bengals Crypt podcast. Going to be doing a few things here. We're going to actually start this time with the stats. We got a lot to go through here. Um, so we'll start with Chase Brown's rushing yards for the Bengals. He's at 658 yards, which brings him to 37th place. He passed Deacon Turner, Stanford's Eric Ball, and Chris Perry. Joe Burrow's rushing yards, he's up to 722, 35th place. He passed Fred Willis. Drew Sample receiving yards, 663, 67th place. Passed Tyler Croft and Marco Battaglia. Tanner Hudson receiving yards, 384, 93rd place. Passed Rod Sherman, Kajani Carter, and Jim Corbett. Mike Gesicki receiving yards, 300 ninth place. He had a 100-yard game this week. He passed Chase Brown, Damon Gibson, J.P. Foskey, McVay, Fred Willis, Jim Riggs, Stanley Wilson, Craig Thompson, Rex Burkhead, Daniel Coates, Brian Maline, Kevin Walter, Ira Hillary, Jeremy Johnson, Andre Yoshivas, and Craig East. Andre Yoshivas receiving yards, 315, 101st place. Past Jeremy Johnson. Chase Brown receiving yards, 254, 115th place. Past Steve Broussard, Ryan Hewitt, Mike Thomas, Nick Lucci, and Lorenzo Neal. Eric Hall receiving yards, he's at 158. He tore his ACL, sadly. But he's in 138th place, past Tony Davis, Damon Griffin, Stan Fritz, Len James, Deacon Turner, Rodney Tate, and Rick Walker. Andre Yoshivas receiving touchdowns. He has 8, 43rd place. He passed Jeff Query, Jerome Simpson, and Billy Brooks. Drew Sample moved up into 4 touchdowns. 61st place, passing 14 players. Chase Brown has 3 receiving touchdowns, 73rd place, passed 14 players. Mike Gesicki received receiving touchdowns, or he passed anyone with a touchdown or less. This is his first touchdown for the Bengals, and he had 2 of them. Evan McPherson, total field goals made for us. He's at 91, bringing him into 6th place. He passed Randy Bullock. Trey Hendrickson, sacks, 50.5, brings him into 6th place, passing Mike Reed. And then in NFL stats, Joe Burrow passing yards, 16,327. That's 150th place. He passed Mike Tom Kazak. His passing touchdowns, 117, 128th place. Passed Trent Dilfer, Jay Schroeder, Jack Kemp, Gus Furrote, Mark Ripien, and Frankie Albert. Trey Hendrickson, sacks, 70.5, 103rd place. He passed Justin Tuck, Adewale Ogunleye, I don't know, Darren Howard, Will Smith, Freddie Joe Nunn, Charles Johnson, Matt Judon, Mario Addison, Preston Smith, Chris Clemens, Joey Bosa, that's a big name right there, Clay Matthews, Michael Bennett, Chris Long, Jerry Hughes, Fletcher Cox, and Peter Bolware. Alright, so that's it for the stats. So next thing we'll do is we'll get into predictions for the week. Let me pull up my app real quick. I do unfortunately have the Ravens winning on Thursday Night Football against us. I've got the Giants beating the Panthers. The Panthers have kind of sold house the last few days, so don't anticipate them doing much. We got Chicago beating the Patriots. We've got Buffalo beating the Colts. Yeah, no one's going to beat them. Chiefs over the Broncos. Falcons over Saints. Saints are they're done. 49ers over Bucks. 49ers are getting CMC back. Bucks still very injured. I've got possibly the game of the week here. Hold on, let me turn down my brightness a little bit more. Possibly game of the week here. I got Washington over Pittsburgh. I think that's going to be a really tight game, though. I've got the Vikings beating the Jaguars, although the Vikings are selling. I've got the Chargers beating the Titans. Not a really big reason there. I think I underestimated the Chargers last week, and they played pretty well, so gonna avoid this same mistake. Got Philly over Dallas. Dallas made no trades. They didn't do anything. They're the same old team, and they're trash. I've got the Cardinals over the Jets. Jets have made some moves, but I just don't think the Cardinals are bad enough of a team for the Jets to get the win. I've got the Lions over the Texans. The Texans have been in a bit of a slump, so I think the Lions, who are really high right now, are going to take advantage of that. And then I got the Dolphins over the Rams. I think they finally get things clicking with Tua, even though they may be out. Jalen Waddle, I'm not sure on that. But yeah, that's the predictions for the week. Other Bengals news: Khalil Herbert trade really going to help us out because Zach Moss is going to be out for the season. So, important game this Thursday. If we could get a win, I don't have us predicted to get a win, but if we can get the win, that would be huge for us. Hopefully, we get it done. But that's going to be it for this one. Who did all you Bengals fans out there? I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.